Hello there everyone, Alexman here, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Revisit. Last time we took care of the Shadow Temple. We also got introduction into the Gerudo. Became an honorary member of the Gerudo, the only second male to be in the Gerudo. First off being Ganondorf, and we don't know Ganondorf basically abandoned the Gerudo for some golden relic. And we somehow got ourselves to the Spirit Temple here, but find out we can't do anything right now until, this bird dies, no. And we have to come back here as a spirit of a child. So it's only fitting that we must now... Oh, wait, I messed up. There we go. We must now go back to the Temple of Time, and then get back here as a child somehow, with using the warp song that we were able to obtain. So let's go back to the past. You know what's got me thinking? Is that, what happens to Link when he puts the sword back in? You know, I could imagine it even before, like, Ganondorf even comes back to haunt him or some of that sort. Link doesn't really have control over time like the game says. He goes back to the time where he puts the sword back in the pedestal. That's all he does. So, honestly, I would think that Link is traveling between two timelines at this point. One where he hasn't pulled the Master Sword out, and one that he has. And he's switching between the two. That's what I'm starting to think. And that's giving me all types of multiple timeline shenanigans and all the way formed. Let's see. Yes, it's do. No, that's a prelude of light. I want this one. Do. Got it. Alright, go. Let's go like this. Oh, I messed up. It's like, you had it, right? Messed up. Oh. It's like, it's A down. I just keep making myself. So we have this song here, the final spirit song, the simple song we got us here. And we get back to the past. Because now we have a partial... I want to say the Spirit Temple in itself is split into two. A child and adult versions. And you have potentially the same boss as the end of each one. It's just that in the timeline of Link, it's young Link here, is that you go through it halfway through it, and then for some reason you go through the other half as adult Link. But I think it's kind of a nice, interesting concept, and they didn't really do this very much when it came to, you know, the Shadow Temple when it's all its glory. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got more of these flying pods. You want to fly at me? No? Alright, fine. I'll take my magic. So yeah, we get to start a temple as young Link. This is gonna be a shock because we have to go to the left and hello, who are you? I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? Nothing really in particular. I'm just a child wandering the desert, finding some shade, you know? You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do a favor? You know, this Gerudo was very trusting to a child. You know, I would imagine that basically her trusting everyone she sees is probably her downfall at this point. Wait a second, I want to ask first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? I hate the guy. I've never heard of him, but you know what? Link can go on a hate campaigns like, I hate Ganondorf. I hate Ganondorf. You know, he just goes around, just walking around, and Ganondorf's like, well, I didn't do much of anything wrong. I just basically destroyed a castle and killed a man. I have nothing wrong with that, right? You got guts, kid. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Nabooru of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. Isn't that what a thief technically does? Is just steal from everyone? Yeah, you may not be his follower, but you're still kind of a thief, and thieves are still bad people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. And what was... I want to know, who was the mother? That's what I want to know. Even though our laws say that only low male Gerudo must become the king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Alexman? What kind of name is that? Kind of a famous person online, if you catch my drift. Well, anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the Silver Gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. You know, I was like, no, okay, don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. What, you trying to be a thief? I wonder if you were going to be doing the same thing. Technically, if we had Breath of the Wild's mechanics, we could just climb the wall of the temple and get the gauntlets ourselves. So it's like, we kind of broke the game in the moment. Ganondorf's minions are using the spirit temple as a hideout. Only the Silver Gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Sure, why not? I have nothing else better to do. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the Silver Gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Okay. I'm not sure what that thing is, because we really don't know what she was actually going to give us. But it's probably kind of hinted at what she wants to give us. And I'm not going that, and that's a whole can of worms I ain't going into. Oh yeah, this temple is all about fire at times too, so unless you don't want to lose your Kikori shield, equip that. Equip your Hylian shield for this. And we're gonna need, or a little slingshot that we haven't used in forever. Come on, you. Come on, you, Keese. Come here, you. Yeah, Keese, this is gonna be annoying. Because now we have to deal with the, aforementioned, Armos Knight here. That we don't have the ability to actually kill it very easily because we don't have the, Ow! You were pushing me! He was pushing me! The nerve! I didn't realize that Keese could push me that hard. Goodness me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Now we gotta wake this guy up. And watch out for this blade trap of ours. Come here, you! Wanna hit me? Blow him up! Yeah! There we go! Got him. Now I gotta hit everything else and die. Ow, there we go. That opens up the doors. Now, it was going to get me thinking back when I was saying earlier about Ganondorf and the multiple timelines. Link is technically going through 2 timelines at this point. Oh, we got Stalfos. That's the first time fighting this guy as a child. Come on now, you. Come on. I don't have my double-edged sword, so we gotta do this the hard way. Come on, you. Yeah, take that, you. Come on. Will you stop attacking me and hit me? Stop wasting your time. Man, I now miss, and I don't have any sticks either, so this is not helpful. Come on, you, die already. Man, this guy's taking a lot of health. It really goes to show you how weak Link is in his child form against these guys. Like, these guys fell to your big Goron sword and Master Sword really easily, and you get your little Kikori shield, or sword, and you can't do jack. Ah. Ow! Come on. Why you give me such jerkish movements? Come on. Come on now, you're gonna die for me, please? Come on! Why don't you die? You're taking so much of my time. Wasting all my spirits. Now I have to waste some more, gain more health. Thank you very much. Alright, now we gotta get ourselves a Boomerang attachment. We now have to hit that switch. We go like this, swing over to the left, go right, hit the bad boy, and it goes right down. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, this, yeah, we're seeing a green guy for the first time in forever since the Forest Temple. Oh boy, ooh, I almost fell to my death there, ow. Well, we're gonna give me a heart. Alright, let's see here. Now this chest will basically, any young chest, small chest you'll find here, is gonna give you 5 rupees if you have your Kikori shield activated. Meaning if it's burnt away, then you can't do anything with it. Oh, look at these Anubis characters. Yeah, our new enemy type. These guys, they like to shoot fire at you. Now, what this puzzle is probably permitted to do is to, this Anubis guy, he will follow exactly where you go. Basically in the opposite directions. Now, normally what the game would want you to do is to basically manipulate him and then hit the switch that basically will light a fire right at the end of the doorway right over there. But since the game is programmed that anything that is fire-related kills this thing, you can just go walk up to it, hit your Din's fire, and basically destroy it. Effectively destroying this entire puzzle in a nutshell. I guess everyone meant that anything that was considered fire was going to be perfect regardless. Which I mean is okay, but it's like, I mean, at least know there's another use for dense fire on the ticker. What's for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling? What monsters? There are no such thing as monsters. Oh yeah, there's Wallmasters in this room. We gotta let it drop down. And then we're gonna let it hit. Oh, I can't do anything. It's gonna light every Keese on fire. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, whoa! That thing... Well, okay. I was not expecting, the gold Skulltula to die to dense fire. Okay, well, there's another reason to use dense fire on things now is to... Oh yeah, those Keese can't hit me. Yeah! I have mental gates on my side. You guys can't harm me no matter what you do. There we go. And now we gotta get ourselves out of here by killing all these Keese off. And we're gonna go right over here. And the wall for the Wallmaster only stays in one spot. There you go. Yeah! Oh, of course. Of course. Hey! Navi, lock onto that thing and kill it. Thank you. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have to get that Skulltula token. Now, I think I said earlier that this thing basically does reform into a gold Skulltula later on, but I don't know how long that takes, though, if that's the case. I would imagine so. Oh, you know, it was funny. I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, what could have happened if you had a secret final boss if you collected all the gold Skulltulas? That would have been a kind of a cool addition, I think. So you captured all 100 gold Skulltulas. I really think it should have been an extra final boss. That he actually fought against the actual full-on huge golden Skulltula as a final boss to eradicate the curse once and for all, so that would not happen to anybody else. That would be awesome. Wouldn't that be cool? You know, instead of basically you get the initial 200 rupees, right? But then you have this extra, but you have to, in order basically to cure the last guy to be free, you have to, go underneath the house of Skulltula and basically defeat the guy who wasn't for all. Defeat the large golden Skulltula. Like, all the tokens you collected are just ways to basically collect a key. An ultimate key that basically goes underneath the house so you can kill the guy. And like, kill the golden Skulltula. I mean, that'd be kind of a cool spot. That would be a cool boss fight, honestly. But we know that we already had a boss. We already had a spider boss, and that was, you know, Goma. And Goma was used on the first boss, so that's kind of a shame, really. But man, nothing could be bad from the truth. That would be kind of a cool boss, and it would actually be cool to have it, at least a boss incentive. You got to fight a super boss at the very end of the gold Skulltula hunt. I think that is such a... Man, why is that nothing? See, Nintendo, you should hire me on. I have such great ideas. But, it's just like... Oh yeah, here's our next gimmick of the dungeon itself, is that we have to deal with the Bombchus. Yeah, if you ain't got Bombchus at this point, well, you're gonna have to use them. At this point. But we have to take out these guys first. And we got basically, Lizopos are gonna appear here in this room too as well. Our newer Lizopos character. But they just go down the same way they did before. They're not harmed at all. They're just quick, easy to kill. I'm just taking hits because I know I can take these guys down in a heartbeat, no problem whatsoever. But we have the introduction of light puzzles now. Puzzles in this game, light puzzles in this dungeon. I feel like this is what the Temple of Light was going to be. I'm almost kind of thinking the Spirit Temple and this were basically one and the two the same. We can finally use our Bombchu. Which is by the only reason you're using Bombchus is to hit a puzzle or hit a switch. Otherwise, you're not really using it to defeat bosses. Now, see, that would be cool if you had the gold Skulltula boss from earlier, that you had to use Bombchus to get around it so that it would not affect, because the gold Skulltula would just follow you around, so you couldn't actually hit it. But yeah, I used it with the, but if you use, like, say, whoop. I am showing you the light, but why did it lock onto that? Navi, I'm trying to kill this thing in front of me, and you're basically having sort of an ADHD moment here. It's like, oh, look, shiny. Not me. That's not the time. Not the time that looks shiny at the light. Oh yeah, now we got ourselves the main room of the dungeon here. This is where your everything is going down. Now there is a gold sculpture you have to get with the Scarecrow song. Is that's required? Well, it's optional to get it, but honestly, that's the. But you have to get that once you come back here as an adult. Because you come back here and you'll see that you can get that gold sculpture there. Yeah, that thing doesn't change. So we need to go back down here. So we can go up here. Come on. Ow. Why can't I just jump over a ledge? Man, if I, you know, I wouldn't mind to see someone make a mod where you can basically walk over everything. And, have like Breath of the Wild mechanics in Ocarina of Time. I know I saw the mod of it recently where they put the fuse mechanic in and it basically destroys any challenge the game had anyway by default. But still, the concept of having Breath of the Wild mechanics, I think would kind of destroy this game because, like, say the Spirit Temple, like, we're only in here because we need to grab 2 items, you know, or at least the Silver Gauntlets. But like, if we could just climb outside the dungeon, you know, and get ourselves right up there where that chest is located, boom, we could just, you know, didn't have to go through this cursed temple in the first place. I guess the concept of, like, oh, I don't know about climbing anything. Climbing is just not in our forte, I guess. Well, we have climbing here, but, like, not all surfaces are climbable. But, man, wouldn't it be funny if Link had parkour in his system? Like, he's able to jump around, do everything he wants, just so that he could just, you know, defeat the enemies he wishes to do. That'd be kind of cool. Have Link with a parkour system involved. That'd been awesome. Oh, we got ourselves our next fight here with these cursed things. We got Beamos again. Chuck you out! Yeah, take care of you, Beamos. I'm gonna get rid of you first. Ah! And see, I kind of feel like we have all these, like these silver rupees to collect. I just kind of feel like all these kind of temples that were coming with this kind of silver rupee mechanic was some of an ongoing theme for the adult timeline. But the fact that I need to put in anything else. I feel like it's kind of a lazy, like go find 5 crystals and you get yourself the key. It's not really much of a puzzle. It's more of just, you know, collect the thing, get the thing, move on with your life. Doesn't seem all that kind of interesting, to be honest. It's kind of like a failed mechanic because I don't think really this concept of the silver rupees ever comes back. I don't think it's in Majora's Mask, as far as I'm aware of. If it is, it's probably there. I haven't played the game in years, which is probably gonna be rectified soon, thanks to Switch Online having Majora's Mask. Like I said, I was initially gonna play Majora's Mask on stream using the Nintendo, like the collector's edition on the GameCube, until I came to the realization of what Ocarina of Time gave me in my original run, and it's like, you know, I'm gonna wait to see if we get this on NSO. Well, this was me before NSO was even a thing, so bear that in mind. But still, the fact is that the save states we've used in this playthrough so far has basically been a savior, and especially having a power over time in Majora's Mask would be an awesome thing to have. So we have to come through here and we have to pull this sun, who basically is very sensitive to light and basically will not smile until he sees light. I guess I would be too. Like, if you're cooped up inside of a building for months on end and you have to see the first day of daylight, you get blinded by the sun. I say this guy wouldn't be smiling, he'd be pissed off, but, you know, I digress. But, man, I tell you, man, we still kind of feel like we're in a 2 timeline. Oh, no, I'm out of sticks. This ain't good. Nothing else around here gave me a stick drop. I'm out of sticks, aren't I? Yes, I am. Crap. I need to get this for a key. Oh, that's kind of... Maybe they'll give us a key over here. Maybe they'll give us sticks over here. Nope, they're gonna give me hearts. So... Oh, the thing's come back. You'd think they would have given me sticks here, but they didn't give me a stick. You'd think they would have in a puzzle that really needs a stick. No sticks were allowed in this dungeon. That's weird. Okay. Give this a go. We'll give this the Din's Fire Route a try, unless the things will drop sticks. Come on, you guys. I know you guys don't technically drop sticks, but it would be nice if you could. No sticks? Okay, remember that for future use. You have to get sticks before getting here, because they don't drop sticks. Nor is there a tent, nor a chest here that gives us sticks. Let's see if we can get ourselves positioned here and have, okay, there's like 4 switches here. I wonder if we can do this. Again, we're gonna attempt this once. If not, we're gonna have to go back, cut out and come back here, so. We'll put some Din's Fire right there. That should hit both of those. That does. If we come back around here, we're here and hit this switch. Oh, it does! Wow! Hey! Woo! Okay, you know what? Ow. That's the first time I've had to use Din's Fire to get that puzzle done. Woo! You learn new stuff every day. You think Din's Fire is not going to be good enough, and then you realize Din's Fire is awesome. Cool. Let's go. Woo! All right. With basically beating that last puzzle in hand without a stick, we get ourselves our small key. Oh yeah, this is probably gonna be a little longer part. Maybe I'll do like this. Yeah, because this is it. This is the end of the Young Link Air section. We get ourselves an introduction to our first boss fight. This is, well, the Iron Knuckle, which is the equivalent of the Iron of the Dark Nuts. And this is like the only game other than Majora's Mask you guys appear in, really. But luckily this thing is, ow! Yeah, this guy hurts. Well, you need to, and he does like 3 hearts per hit, so you need to, oh, what? I was nowhere near the guy. Well, look at the guy have a heart to fairy to do that one. Wow. All right, now it's personal. Wish I had sticks. Now, if he destroys the pillars, then that means you'll get yourself some hearts back for you if you want to use those. Oh boy, now you gotta dodge him out of the way. This is a tricky boss fight with Young Link without all the stuff equipped with him. I want to say that Bombchus are also useful here as well. Yes, they are. Hey, you know what? Might as well give these guys a use. Hey guys, you want a bomb to the face? Bombchu to the face. Bombchu! Because you have to hit them enough times before the armor falls off. And once the armor falls off, you can easily attack these guys because they'll resent to your attacks now. Yeah, feelings mutual on the other side, isn't it right, Iron Knuckle? You got defeated by a Bombchu. How do you feel? Ah! Come on now, you. There we go. Man, I'm having a hard time with this first part of the dungeon. All right. That gives us all of our hearts back. Thank goodness. All right, let's get out of here. Now we have to get our first enemy, our first stuff here.
Hey, what's up, Alexman? Surprised to see me? A long time ago in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was a mere legend. Alexman, you have fully matured as an adult. And from now on, this future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. Two witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot hoot. Do you want to hear more? No. I will continue to watch over you. Hoot hoot hoot.
Surprising Raru is looking at us like this, and the sun is coming up like it was meant to be. Now be careful, you can fall off this. But yeah, this is where this is the ending of Young Link's side of the story. And we get ourselves the Silver Gauntlets. If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms, the power to lift big things with A. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Nabooru. You should keep your word. What the heck is Sandstorm? Hey, where are you taking me? Huh? Where's that sound coming from? Yeah, let me go! Huh? The heck? You fiends, Ganondorf's minions! Bowser, get out of here! Now! These witches, they're... With full of sand in their mouth, too, while they're at it. So, does that mean I can keep them? I keep the gauntlets, right? Oh, well, we have to go back as an adult now, so let's head off that way, shall we? Because we now have to go back here as an adult with our new silver gauntlets in hand. Do-do-do-do. Let's be off our way. This would be a perfect spot to break the video anyway. There we go. More of the double time, let's go back. We need to be an adult to finish this off.